Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Naughty Buddhist Center. I'm Rachel. I'll be leading the meditation today. As always, please feel free to, if you're here and would like to say hi, let me know who you are in the chat. It's always lovely to see who I'm meditating with. And if you'd rather not, that's fine as well. So today we're going to do the mindfulness of breathing. And I think today what I've decided to do is, I'm taking a particular theme. So going to look a little bit at what is the breathing anyway? What is breathing? I'm going to do a bit less of explanation at the beginning because I think the people coming along, you tend to have already done some of these practices. So I don't think I need to step you through all the lead in. I will, as we go through, continue to step us through. So if you haven't done this practice before, that's fine as well. So either way is fine, but I'm going to do less of the intro at the beginning and more of the particular theme. And if you do want to be sort of step through real step by step of what the mindfulness of breathing is all about, we've got a couple of videos on our channel in our meditation toolkit, which you can check out. But for today, I wanted to kind of have this question as we meditate, or this way of looking at the breathing, which is really just developing quite a bit of curiosity about breathing and having a real look at what's breathing, what's happening here. So let's try that, see what happens. I'm trying to think what else to say before we start. Just something about posture, maybe, if you can make sure that you're in a comfortable position as much as you can. Here, I'll stop moving my computer here. Somewhere where you can be quite grounded, where you can be comfortable and alert. Those are really the two main things we're looking for in posture. I'll just show you my blanket I tie around my waist here. This is to rest my hands in. And what that allows me to do is just let my shoulders rest back in a more comfortable posture than if I just put them on my lap. So I find that quite helpful for keeping my posture a bit more upright while I meditate. So enough said. Let's go ahead and get into posture and get started. I will just lead us through a bit of a body scan before we start mindfulness of breathing proper. So going ahead, just settling down into your meditation posture. And letting your eyes close if you're comfortable with that. Getting a real sense of your body rested on whatever it's resting on, a chair or a stool or a cushion. And just really letting go of your weight into whatever is supporting you. And trusting what's beneath you to do that, to hold you up. And then first, just checking in with yourself. What's going on? Just what's happening in your experience right now? What's happening in the body and the mind? Just a simple checking in with what's there. Maybe beginning with your, let's begin with your feet. So bringing attention to the feet, a sense of just bringing attention to sensations coming from your feet. What do you notice in the feet? Could be sensations of warmth, of pressure, comfort, discomfort. Just looking at the feet. And then coming up with that same sense of curiosity to the legs. So maybe starting with the lower legs and the knees. What sensations are there? Just bare awareness of your legs. And coming up now to the upper legs. So your thighs, your hamstrings. And just noticing any sensations that you find there. Maybe there's sensations of pressure if you're sitting on a stool or on a chair. Perhaps you can feel the backs of your thighs against what's supporting you. And then coming to the pelvis, the lower back, lower belly. And again, sort of sensing into the weight, the pressure, the support, what's holding you up. And the sensations of sitting. And any other sensations in this area. And then coming up to the middle of your belly, the middle of your back, so sort of middle of your torso, softening into this area, noticing, just noticing what's going on there, any sensations, any tension, as much as you can, letting that release. Coming up now to your chest and your upper back, your shoulders. And this can be a real area where we hold tension. So again, letting go of whatever tension you're able to let go of. Just softly being aware of the rest. And now looking at sensations in the arms and the hands. Letting the arms just hang from the shoulders. Noticing sensations of temperature, pressure, fabric. Just noticing the arms and hands. Now coming up to the neck, the throat, the jaw, the face, the scalp. Again, letting go of any tension or tightness in these areas, letting the tongue just drop to the roof, drop to the bottom of your mouth, I should say. Letting the skin around your eyes soften, skin around your mouth, all these tiny muscles in your face, just letting them soften and melt. You're just softening the back of your neck. And now just take a moment or two to be aware of your body as a whole. So from the soles of your feet up to the top of your head, and even a bit of space around your body. Just softening into that space, softening into all of these sensations. And we'll begin the mindfulness of breathing. So we begin by bringing attention to this breathing process that's happening in our bodies. With a great deal of curiosity and interest. What's actually going on in this experience that's happening all the time for us, with us? So we're turning our attention towards the actual sensations of breathing. So what do we actually feel in our bodies as we breathe? Well, as the breathing happens. As if we've never looked at this before. And in this first stage, we count the breaths, we count after each out breath. So we notice breathing going in, we notice breathing going out, we count 1. We notice it come in and go out and count 2. And we do this up until 10, and then we begin again at 1. Just really curious, what is happening here? And this is not in a trying to figure it out way. This is just pure experience. What do we notice when breathing happens? We could look for sensations throughout the body, perhaps in the back, in the sides of the body. Can we notice sensations of breathing in the arms? Is there anywhere in the body that's not at all affected by breathing? And we're still counting after each out breath. And if we lose the count, that's fine. We just begin again at 1. If our mind wanders off the breathing, that's fine too. We just come back to breathing. Come back to this gentle interest, curiosity in what's happening here. And in the second stage, we count before the in-breath. So we count 1, notice the breathing coming in, notice it going out. And we count 2, notice it coming in, notice it going out. Do this up until 10 and we begin again. So now we're counting to anticipate the breathing. Still with the same curiosity, same interest. This process that's happening all on its own. Maybe resting into that process as much as possible. Trusting that the next breath is coming on its own. And we're still counting before the breathing in process. And we're still just gently coming back if the mind wanders. Just coming back to this restful curiosity and interest in this breathing process. You can be curious about all the processes happening right now. So if there's thinking happening in the mind, you can be curious about that. You can be softly aware of that, letting the thinking be and bringing curiosity back to the breathing process. You can do this again and again. And now, the third stage of the practice, we let go of the counting. So, just maintaining or refreshing that curiosity in this process that's happening. And without counting. Really softening and relaxing into this stage. The breathing can be however it is. And we're just curious. Curious about what it's like. What is breathing like? And this curiosity can also extend to other sensations in the body. Perhaps you have an area of discomfort or pain, or an area that feels light or pleasant, or perhaps both. You can bring the same sort of curiosity and gentle awareness to all of these sensations. And you can also notice what happens when you bring that awareness to these sensations. Do they change? Do they stay the same? Just getting really curious. What's happening here? And now in the final stage of the practice, we bring our attention to the place where the breath first enters and last leaves the body. So we look for where that point is with each breath. And again, with a great deal of curiosity about where this borderline, I suppose, is between the air outside us and the breath within us. Just how solid is that borderline? And again, we're looking for real sensations here. So actual sensations of breathing at that first point and last point. Keeping this curiosity gentle, very interested, but not pressing. Just aware, just curious. What's happening in the breathing? What's happening in the body? What is it like to breathe? So we'll begin to bring this process to a close. This meditation process, that is. So just coming back into the room, noticing any sounds around you, noticing maybe your hands and your feet, giving them a bit of a wiggle. And then when you're ready, opening your eyes. Lovely. Well, thank you for being here with me today. I am going to say a quick word about Dana. So please give to the Nottingham Buddhist Center today if you can. Any small donation is really helpful. There's a link underneath me. We rely on donations to keep the center running, to keep things going. And we want to be able to keep giving these things. And if you're not able to give today, then please don't. And please keep coming along to whatever we're doing because we want you to be here. That's the main thing I want to say. Yes, keep coming along. Also keep an eye on our website, keep an eye on social media for 2 new courses that are coming soon, online courses. So we have an online introduction to Buddhism and meditation coming in the beginning of November. And we have a follow-on course coming as well in the beginning of November. Both will be 6-week courses. So yeah, keep an eye out for those if you're interested, or tell your friends or anybody who's, it's been a long time since we've been able to have an introductory course. So quite excited about that. Anyway, thank you all for being here, and I hope to see you next week.